what's up? We're live once more. And we are going to do some mystery solving. So let's go ahead and get the mystery of Shijima family. And we'll see if that's worth solving at all. Who knows? Yeah, I think I like that gain level. Let's go with that. Alright. One moment. Let's go ahead and add this. Playlist. Get that off of there. Okay. Now, as you'll recall, we were solving the mystery last time. By the way, yeah, it's early in the AM, but I found this Founders Ultimate Oktoberfest Imperial German Style Marzen aged in bourbon barrels. Let's see how it is. It's a very heavy beer with bourbon. That's my official review. I knew it was heavy though, because I thought it said somewhere on this bottle it was like 10%. Oh yeah, there it is. Big old label. The Barrel Age Series, 10%. Congratulations to me for remembering right. Alright. We're probably going to do like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It's pretty damn late. It is a Saturday though, so what the hell. Alright. Why did Ginsaku give Setsu the key? I guess we'll start with this one. So we were solving the mystery. We were back in 1922. And there was a murder at an auction where there was apparently the fruit of eternal life, which is from the Shijima family. And this author in modern day was imagining everybody from the modern day as characters in this old book she was reading. So that's happening. But what was Setsu planning? There's not a whole lot of... He did slap Ginsaku. These seem relevant. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh. Huh. Hmm. Is she really dead? That's my question. Yeah, the fruit's gone. That's the fruit that apparently grants eternal life. No, she already had it. Why would she? That makes no fucking sense. Meh. I don't go for that one. Hmm. There should only be 2 clues left, right? Oh no, there's 3. Shit. Yeah, he was pretty whipped. Yeah, she had him by the balls. No, we must keep concluding. No. Well, obviously. Who the fuck knew to even solve that? They were clearly Never mind. They're like making out and he's giving her shit and touching her. And it's like, oh, they like each other. Wow. My mind is boggled. It's the only one left. On Gensaku, you say? Interesting. Yeah. Well, maybe. No clues left. Alright, it's time to solve.
go through our reasoning. What do you find most unusual about this case?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Have you got your thoughts in order?
Yes. The answer must be somewhere within our hypothesis thus far.
What the fuck was that? We must away. Ha! Superhero flaunt. Oh my god. It's so fucking stupid. I love it. This game is so cheap too.
Excuse me, everyone.
Clearly rented out a hotel room for a day.
The auction will be cancelled, of course. Once the police get here, they'll ask many questions, and I must ask all of you to leave.
What?
Please, let me speak for a moment. This is going to be about Setsu's murder.
Oh, the thing we're all here for?
One of us here is the killer, perhaps.
What?
I'll explain what I figured out so
Nani?
far. First,
Wait a minute. Are we to let you play detective? I will
Indeed.
not stand to be called a criminal based on some amateur's haphazard guesses.
The killer is among us, you say?
Oh god, Among Us.
There'll be real consequences if you're wrong.
Yeah, I
But
know.
if you're willing to take that risk,
I'll kill you if you accuse me.
so be it. Let's hear you out.
thank you. First, about the mummy we saw. Right before the auction was to start at noon, Josie and I went to the storeroom. Masanori was there too. That was when we saw the mummy, wielding a blood-stained sword. Or so we thought at the time in our panic.
Yep.
But after some calm reflection, I think it's more likely that
Reflection show. Oh yeah, definitely someone disguised.
it must have been someone in disguise.
Why does it sound like the wrong answer, even though I feel like
That
it's
makes
the right
sense.
answer? Just the way she read it.
Of course. After murdering Setsu, the killer dressed up as the mummy and appeared in front of us.
In that case, whoever wasn't in the lounge when you saw the mummy must be the killer.
Kino, you were the only one in the lounge at that time. The three of us saw the mummy.
Ah, you bitch.
Which means...
Wait a minute. Where are you going with this nonsense?
But you're
It's
the
literally
only
like a
one
70s
who
kung
could have
fu
appeared in
movie with
front of
dubbing.
him as the mummy.
Is
Where are you going?
he the killer?
Nonsense.
Ginsaku.
I don't think he is. No.
Ginsaku isn't the killer. Nor was he the person disguised as a mummy.
How can you be so sure? But no one else had the time to dress up like that.
The reason Ginsaku isn't the killer is... Ginsaku isn't the killer because
That one's the best, logically
the
speaking.
mummy had the key to the storeroom. After discovering Setsu's body, we found the mummy at the end of the corridor. And it was holding the key.
What?
What do you mean?
I feel
Think
like I pretty
about it.
clearly explained that. There
Above
was a
all
mummy at the end of the
else,
corridor. He was holding
Ginsaku
a
didn't
key.
want it known that he had lent Setsu the key.
No one can know.
If Ginsaku was the
She got the
killer,
key from me.
he would never have put the key in the mummy's hand. He would
Yeah,
have
that's what
kept
I
it
thought.
immediately. Otherwise, he'd be the first person to come under suspicion for this murder.
I see. That's a good point.
Give me a break.
Ginsaku was not the mummy, so who was it?
But he is daddy.
There's only one person who could have been disguised as the mummy.
Abraham
And that's-
Lincoln. But I feel like that's not following up on the sentence that she just led with. I kind of want to pick it because of that. I will pick it just because of that.
There's only one person who could have been the mummy.
Brendan
And that
Fraser.
person isn't here now.
Peter Cushing.
What do you mean, isn't here?
I'm referring to the victim.
Tom Cruise.
And? That would be Setsu.
Nonsense. She was killed before the mummy incident, was she not?
When was Setsu killed? And that's the crux of the matter.
That's the crux of the matter. It would have to be after, right? Because the room was open. I think no, we forced the lock. But there was no blood on the floor that I could see.
Setsu was killed after we saw the mummy sometime around noon.
Hold
But
on.
why?
Didn't we agree that the murder happened before the mummy incident?
No. We only established that all of us were free to move about before noon, including Setsu.
So, who locked the storeroom door before we saw the mummy?
Fuck if I know.
Setsu did, after she put on her disguise.
Setsu.
She disguised herself
She's
as
a
the mummy
ninja.
and waited outside
Oh.
the storeroom for us.
Why would she do such a thing?
Setsu went into the storeroom to tamper with everyone else's items, lowering their value or raising the value of her own. She then put on the mummy disguise to make the curse seem credible, thus further increasing the selling price. Buyers love a good backstory, after all.
Ginsaku's mummy, Masanori's sword, Josie's dragon's blood. Setsu staged her living corpse performance using everyone else's items.
After ditching the mummy disguise, she intended to
The difference
rejoin
between
us
a
in
mummy
feign
and a
complete
ninja.
ignorance.
But then
Mask.
she was killed.
Yes, we know she was killed. That's why we're
We
all
know
fucking
that
here,
the
you
mummy
old bat.
was Setsu. Setsu was still alive around noon. which means the murder took place after that. That leaves only one person who could have possibly been the killer. Yes. The person who killed Setsu is...
Oh boy. Me. I really suspect her. I feel like she's a red herring, though. I feel like most people are gonna pick her because the key thing makes a lot of sense. Saku wouldn't have left it. I'd be done with him. Yeah, fuck it. Go with him.
The person who killed Setsu is... you, Masanori. Isn't it?
Huh? What? No.
Straight after the mummy incident, we all gathered here in the lounge, didn't we? It was time for the auction to start, but there was no sign of Setsu. That's when you went looking for her, didn't you? You're the only person who was alone. You left the lounge, went to the storeroom, and killed
Some
Setsu.
good shit.
Then you took the key from her, locked the storeroom.
One moment. I do love having a little pause button with X. Alright. Just gotta get a drink. Possibly go to bed. I love playing this, but man, it is late. We'll keep going though. We got at least another half hour in us.
And dumped the mummy at the end of the corridor. Once all that was finished, you returned to the lounge.
Huh.
Am I right?
No, you're a bitch. I never killed anyone. Until today. Hiya!
When I went to the storeroom, the door was open. I saw her inside, taking off the mummy disguise. The auction items were all irreparably damaged.
What?
So I went up to her and demanded an explanation.
She
Without
said,
answering, she
"Fuck
suddenly
you."
lunged at me, and in the ensuing struggle, that sword just...
It's so bad.
happened after that was just as you said. And you know, I thought no one would suspect me if I made use of Setsu's mummy incident. What I said earlier about researching eternal youth, that was a lie.
Divided by 5. That's
Truth
so
is,
bad.
someone hired me to search for the Tokijiku.
Oh.
3 days ago, I heard about this gathering from Setsu. I came here today in the hope that someone might bring the Tokijiku. I intended to win the bid, but even if I didn't, I was just going to take it by force after the auction. In some dark alley at night.
The Tokijiku is the only item that's still missing.
He doesn't know when he's gonna take it. Or where. Just some dark alley at night. Okay. Alright. I gotta refocus. That is the dumbest fucking plan I've ever heard. He had to have taken it because the fruit wouldn't be around anymore if he had it or took it or whatever. So yeah, he hid it somewhere. Oh my god, that's the dumbest plan. In some dark alley at night.
You hid it somewhere, didn't you?
I can't believe that's a real line in this.
That fruit was originally mine. Someone stole it from me.
We can assume that Setsu was his thief. Insaku, you knew about it, didn't you?
I don't know.
Please give it back to me.
Whatever that means. Insaku's response, I mean.
It's not here anymore.
He threw it away. No.
As soon as I got it, I handed it off to my employer's lackey outside the manor.
You're lying. Why didn't you run away after that?
Running away is the same as admitting guilt, is it not? That's why I decided to stay.
So I decided to admit guilt
Still.
shortly after.
The plan backfired.
Who hired you? There's no reason to hide it anymore.
The Yakuza. Emperor Hirohito.
I think it was the Scarlet Camellia. That's what the lackey said. I've never met them myself. I don't even know if that's their real name.
No.
Officers from the Metropolitan Police arrived a while later and arrested Masanori Minami. My family has received the Tokijiku from the Sakakis for generations. And every 100 years, during our cherry blossom ceremony, someone would be chosen to eat the fruit. But the Sakakis were attacked and wiped out by forces who wanted the Tokijiku. My family had but one Tokijiku left. And since the massacre, we've kept it hidden so the world would never know of its existence. That was the fruit my father entrusted me with.
Take this and leave this place now.
Wow, you suck. You lost a fruit.
My father's health was poor, and he often stayed in his room, but he was always kind to me.
And you repaid him by
On
failing
that day,
him.
however, he sounded so serious, so grave,
Because he'd soon be in a grave.
and I just couldn't defy his orders. My father often said that people weren't meant to live without growing old. I think he decided to turn his back on the Shijima family when
What?
he gave me the Tokijiku.
But
That's why I have to get it back from this Scarlet Camellia character.
But you still don't know a thing about
so
them.
he turned
Isn't
his
that dangerous?
back,
But-
meaning he wanted people to grow
But
old.
I can't give up.
But he didn't just destroy the fruit.
You certainly are stubborn.
Passed it on. And now you feel like you have to keep it
My
going.
father often said the same
to
thing.
honor him,
I got it from my mother,
who
apparently.
goes against everything the fruit would give.
But we were separated when I was a baby, so I don't have any memories of her.
That must be a Japanese thing. I have no idea what the gourd and the cat means.
He only started calling me stubborn after I decided I wanted to be a writer.
A writer?
Yeah?
Yes. I want someone to read the novels I've written, to meet them, and hear about their impressions about my work. That's my dream.
Come aboard
But
and bring along
everyone
all
in
your
my
hopes
family
and
was
dreams.
against it. They told me I should settle down and get married and raise children because the Shijimas are a family of doctors.
Times change.
Yeah, it's 1922. Never gonna
Always find a
get
way.
any better for women than this. Especially in Japan.
That's kind of you to say, Josie. But tell me, why are you after the Tokijiku? It's not
I
something
want
most
money.
people know about.
I need more brimmed hats and kimonos. What? What? It does look a little different. It's got that red stain on the bottom.
No, it's slightly different. You have one too?
As a prisoner of circumstance, I must keep searching for the Scarlet Camellia while guarding this fruit. The Sakaki family you mentioned, they were destroyed by the Scarlet Camellia. Your father was right. You shouldn't get involved.
Oh.
Eternal youth invites death.
Then why are you keeping the fruit
Ironic,
it's with
isn't
these
it?
people?
As
We
one who
hate
doesn't
eternal
age, I should
youth,
know.
but we're going to keep this one
What?
thing that can cause eternal youth. As a warning or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have read or watched
Uncle
One Piece,
Asa?
but it's the same thing with the Pluton blueprints. It's like, we're never gonna build
Josie?
this, but let's keep passing the blueprints on so that we can continue to not build it. Makes
It
no
was my
fucking
uncle,
sense.
Eizan Shijima, and his companion, Toako.
We've been searching everywhere for you.
Stop right there. You know I don't like it when you smoke.
Oh,
That's right. Come, let's go back home.
I won't go back.
Your father is worried sick.
You didn't come for me. You want the Tokijiku, don't you?
Wait, Yoshino!
no. Get her, boys. Wow, you suck at running. Try like running to run. Oh my god, what the are you serious? What? She did that like right in front of them. How did they? Oh. She's gone. What? That was the lamest escape ever. I'll stay still and let them go past me. I have to get far away from them. Well, she looks like she's about to pass out anyway. So I feel like I should just stay still. I'll take a little nap. Nani?
Josie Kusaka. I didn't have a clue who the real person behind that
serious?
name was.
Oh, what a useless woman.
But returning home was out of the question,
Dole.
and I
Yo,
had no
tuck
one
it
else
out.
to rely on.
I mean, it's more than relying on him. You're literally just letting him carry you. You're like fucking Frodo. Holy shit. Whoa. I did it. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Alright.
The events in this novel are real, aren't they? I know. I'll try searching for the writer, Yoshino Shijima. But the reception here is really unstable, huh?
The connection outside was just fine, though. Anyway, I don't think anything would come up looking into it.
Yeah, 1922
What
was
with the
before the
Great
internet.
Kanto earthquake and the World War, there aren't any reliable accounts of what happened next. And no one knows what became of her, either.
The Shijima case.
That's the name of the movie. I mean, the game. Let's be honest, it's mostly a movie.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We made offerings of incense as well.
Yes, do forgive us. We don't allow guests into the altar room, you see.
We're honored to be a part of the cherry blossom ceremony. Thank you so much.
No one knows for sure when the first cherry blossom ceremony was held, but we do know that that cherry tree has watched over the Shijima family for centuries, especially in our work at the frontiers of medical science. I would like
His
you
voice
to
sounds
act as witnesses
familiar.
to what I'm about to say.
I got a
As
pinpoint.
you know,
As you
once the
know,
Shijima cherry tree
worst line
blooms,
ever.
the head of the family must relinquish everything to their successor.
Huh?
However, I'm renouncing this duty.
What?
What?
Nani?
What do you mean?
Nani, you mean?
Examine our history, and you'll find many other attempts to end this tradition. This will be the one that succeeds.
What?
I'm selling this estate. This will be the final Shijima cherry blossom ceremony.
But why?
After today, none of you will be bound by this estate. You're free to do as you please.
But why?
Could that skillet...
Of course, all assets will be distributed evenly among you. This will also be the last day you spend in this house. Take this night to reminisce.
What will become of our family's research on eternal youth?
You, of all people, have no right to act concerned. But that research is a mere formality. No one will mourn its end.
Our family has a Tokijiku, doesn't it? It's supposed to be passed down every 100 years during the cherry blossom ceremony. Where is it?
Aren't you a little old for fairy tales?
Don't bother trying to deny it. Mom told me before she died. The Tokijiku might have the ability to repair telomeres and other DNA sequences. With it, I might save countless lives. That's why I came here today.
The fruit of youth? Does it really exist? In this house?
I know nothing of it.
Don't play dumb! You might have been able to save Mom with it.
Ooh. That was a scornful look. That was actually some good acting. Damn. I believe.
The fruit fruit of youth might really exist.
I want to research the fruit of youth for the sake of our future in medicine. Tell me where it is.
This guy's such a whiny bitch. Oh my god.
Listen to me. Saving someone is not the same as altering the natural course of life. All things will experience change. The fight for survival and eventually ruin. We should live out our allotted days with humility and
Fuck
die
your humility.
with nothing more than our memories. Know your limits, Heiji.
Never.
Though I wouldn't expect someone who left the family to understand.
Man, you're never gonna stop bringing that up, are you?
However, there is something that must be settled before we rid ourselves of this estate. We have to take care of that skeleton.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And
Who is
that's
that
where
skeleton?
I come into the picture.
Wow, nobody noticed this guy before just now.
This man is a private detective. He called as soon as he saw the news report about the skeleton.
Don't look very private.
I just can't trust the police anymore.
What the fuck?
Detective.
The gloves?
Pleased to meet all of you.
What
The name's Nishimari.
You're a
Makoto
weird-looking dude.
Nishimari. It's a pleasure.
Makoto Nishimari. Thank you. No, of course not. What does he think he's doing?
Eiji, you said you want to research the Tokijiku for the future of medicine. Is that right? Is that your real goal? Or are you simply using your mother's death as an excuse to get revenge on your father?
Of course not.
Then why did you feel the need to bring her up? Now let me speak briefly about why I'm here
What
today.
the fuck? He's moving on from that?
In the year 1922, exactly 1 century ago, the Shijima family was embroiled in a gruesome murder. But that's not all. My investigation suggests that there were many such incidents in your family's history. Alas, too many people have died around the Shijimas.
Now you must all
That
die.
is what I'm here to investigate. I will solve this 100-year-old mystery.
This will be a day of reckoning for the Shijima family. That's why I hired this detective. And Ms. Kagami.
Why do you fucking
Yes?
hate your family
I
so
cannot
much?
allow the Shijima family to end with so many misunderstandings still unresolved. If properly presented, the truth should be made known to the world. Please make sure you get everything you need for your story.
I'll do my
Right.
best.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Kagami.
Don't touch me, motherfucker. I'll be polite for now.
Likewise, Mr. Nishimari.
Excuse me.
Gross.
Is anybody thirsty? I've brought the tea.
Oh, she thirsty.
No, wait.
But not in a way that tea
I'll
is
do
gonna
it.
satisfy.
Wait, why do you have to pour it?
Didn't I make things clear just now? Too many people have died around your family. I'm here to put an end to the murders.
You don't really think it's poison, do you?
Oh yeah.
Hold on a minute. Please wait.
Completely.
Let me help.
As you wish.
No. Fuck you. Do you even know what you're looking for? Like, it's a fucking cup. You're not doing any sort of color test or like some sort of chemical that would detect poison.
This is the last time all of you will be gathered here like this. If anyone has something to say, speak now.
Yeah,
It's time
don't
for
sell
all
the
scores to
estate,
be settled.
asshole.
No one? So much for a day of reckoning.
Well, you kind of sprung this on us, Dad. Not sure if we ever agreed to the day of reckoning.
I never thought the Shijima family would face an end like this.
You
even
literally
after
caused
the
it.
Sakaki family was destroyed.
You
The
literally
Sakaki
caused
family.
it. Uh-oh. Damn, the one good actor died.
Dad! Dad!
Dad! What's wrong? Doctor! Someone calling doctor!
There's no service here.
What?
How about outside? I'll try calling.
You don't have a doctor?
Stop talking! Dad!
Rest his head on this.
Stop talking.
Wait, Yayoi.
No, don't touch them. Don't touch the cups.
You probably shouldn't touch that. Would it be possible to lay him down and put a mattress out for him?
In the bedroom.
Please hurry.
Certainly.
Right. Okay. I have to pee. Oh, probably get more beer. This one's not bad either. Firestone Walker. Not great though. It's pretty basic tasting. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. This one's fantastic. Between a 7 and an 8. I'll go 8 out of 10 for that one. It's pretty damn good, especially for being a 10%. It does not taste very bitter. I really have to pee it out right now though. 1 minute. watching too. Smashed Pumpkin from the Shipyard Brewing Company. This will probably be our last one of the night / morning. Big bodied beer, light copper orange, pumpkin, cinnamon, burnt sugar. Lingering sweetness, warm bitter finish. Best drunk at 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I am drunk, but it's not 55. Heyo! That's a good one, John. Alright. What's this? Pairs perfectly with, a leaf falling, a glass, football, and candy. That's good. That's good. That's good. I dropped the can a bit, so it got a little dinged up, but did not explode whenever I opened it, because it's been a couple days. So cheers. Ooh. That is strong pumpkin and cinnamon. I think it was cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon. Yeah, that comes through. Holy shit, that's strong. Oh, I'm not gonna love that. I like a hint of that sort of shit. Like I like a hint of nutmeg in my Christmas ales. That is way too strong. It's like drinking a pumpkin pie. All right. God. All right, back to the game. We're just gonna solve this fucking mystery. Let's do it.
Just a minute. I managed to contact the hospital. But first...
What the fuck?
This is...
Poison? Really?
No doubt about it. An arsenic compound, I think.
You just fucking ate it.
So you were there?
No. I examined the cups just now and there was nothing in them.
I can confirm that. I was sitting beside her, which means there's only one
You were
possibility.
standing beside her. That's a big difference.
It was already in the teapot.
The housekeeper.
Excuse me. I haven't done anything.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Fuck you. We're killing you.
Yoyoy, where did you get this tea from?
Quit shaking the camera. Holy shit. Just quit shaking the camera, please.
It's the same tea we always have.
Hey, guys.
I
Am I
wasn't
getting more
watching it the
exciting
whole
because I'm
time,
shaking?
though.
Ooh. I mean, that's a pertinent question. Was someone trying to poison us all? Let's find out. Now!
If the teapot was poisoned, does that mean someone was trying to kill us all?
Obviously.
Yet another murder, I see. No one is allowed to leave this house.
Shijima family.
He's still alive, you know.
Calm down, will you? I'll rephrase. This is an attempted murder. I also found this by the entrance.
What the fuck is this game? What? I also found this.
Another
Oh my
red
god.
camellia.
This is the greatest game in the history of mankind.
Let's wait for the doctor.
Also,
Besides,
this
I have
plot
a good
point.
idea who the culprit
Boom.
is.
You know who's done it?
Please take Mr. Shijima to his room. I'll say it once more. No one is allowed to leave this house. Are we clear?
What the fuck? This is like a comedy. I can't explain how. This is a truly unique event. Like, this acting, this is like something straight out of the 90s, straight to video, like B-movie shit. And they put it in a game and sold it for $70. And I bought it. And I am getting my money's worth. Tenfold. Holy shit, the entertainment. But like, this level of acting and the framing, it's just so lazy. Like, they're all completely still, aside from the man who is moving. But it's not like artistic or anything. It's not like Wes Anderson where people are intentionally still. It's just overly dramatic, just plot point. I found this at the entrance. What? And then the stepmom just like, oh, what the fuck is going on? It's like a bad soap opera or something. It's truly
What's taking
amazing.
the doctor so long?
That detective hasn't come
Shut
back.
the fuck up.
Do you think something happened?
God, the detective got killed.
Kazunaga's been pacing back and forth for a while now.
He's going through withdrawal. He's a
I'll
drug
try
addict.
calling the hospital again.
Yeah, you do that.
If
You're
only
pretty
we
fat or pregnant.
had some way to neutralize the poison.
That detective said it was arsenic, right?
The flower.
I wouldn't bet on it. Arsenic is tasteless and odorless. You wouldn't be able to tell just by tasting it.
So you
She's
have an
pretty
unknown
hot.
poison. I want to know how it was administered, though.
You're the one who poured the tea, right? Are you certain there wasn't any poison in the cups?
They were clean, and I didn't see anything like powder in them.
So the poison had to be in the tea, which means the culprit wanted to kill us all indiscriminately.
I guess.
Perhaps there was some way to ensure that Yoi drank the poison. For example, his daily routine, his patterns of behavior, or certain rules and customs unique to the Shijima family. Using knowledge like that, it'd be possible to target Yoi with the poison.
Using our family rules.
So
One of his
that's it.
brothers.
You worked it out.
What are the rules? Well, there's only 2 fucking clues here, so I guess this one's pretty easy. Could be something about the head of the table. Could be. Women are on one side and men on the other. Perhaps. Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. I gotta solve the mystery a little bit. There's only 2 clues. I may as well use them. Yeah, that motherfucker sold the estate, though. I don't think the head of the table can have anything to do with it. That could be more of a formality. I mean, it's all fucking formality, but... him taking the first action is more important because him actually drinking first is a lot more important than him sitting down first. So I'm going to say it's this one because it's actually everybody's already there, taking a step. Let's do that.
You waited until Ryoe bowed before lowering your head during the ceremony.
Yeah?
Also, everyone stood while waiting for Ryoe. It wasn't until he came and took his seat that everyone else sat down.
That's right.
That's it. At Shijima family gatherings, Ryoe acts first, then everyone else follows. And when tea is
because
served,
he's an asshole.
he has to drink first. There's such a rule, isn't there?
Yes, that's how it was been.
With that knowledge, the culprit also knew that poisoning the teapot would work. That's because Ryoe is always the first to drink. Others
I think it's
might
one
get
of the
poisoned
brothers.
too, but at
They
least
didn't want him to sell off
Ryoe
the
would be the
estate.
first one to ingest it for sure.
So someone is definitely targeting my father.
God, she's hot. Sorry.
It's freshly cut. Who left it here? I wonder.
That flower's got you thinking, hasn't it?
This English dub actress is so bad. I'm sorry.
That reminds me. You were pretty surprised to see it.
I wonder.
A red camellia. That flower has a fatal
Nice
connection to our
kimono.
family. Dad refuses to say anything, so I looked into it myself.
Please tell us more.
Okay,
There are
jeez.
records of several murder cases from 100 years ago. But I don't know all the details, though. Then, the Scarlet Camellia reappeared in the lives of the Shijima family after the Great Kanto earthquake and the World War in 1972.
Exactly 50 years ago.
One of Ryoe's younger brothers slipped and died while mountain climbing on winter break. He was alone, so it took some time for his body to be found. And when they did, they also found a red camellia nearby. The next incident happened in 1982. Ryoe's other brother, many years younger than him, died from poisoning.
Red camellia.
Pesticide was found in the bottle of juice he was drinking on his way home from classes. And beside his body was yet another red camellia, just like an offering for the dead.
1982. There were many cases of poisoned drinks that year, right?
What?
And most of them are still unsolved.
I think his death...
Hold on. She does not look like she was around in 1982. So that means that she I know she's a mystery author and all that shit. That means she just had off the top of her head. What was that? There were a lot of poison drink cases in 1982. I was born in 1992. If there were a number of any kind of murdering cases, let's say gunshots to the head in 2001, I would not fucking remember it. This woman, 82, 92, 02, 2012, even if she were 40 years old, which she's not, that means it's like 10 years before she was born at least. She's not, like, that's just fucking hilarious.
was treated as just another one of those cases.
A murder every 10 years. And at the scene of each crime, another red camellia.
While the brothers being dead is one thing, is it every 10 years?
Have there been other incidents every 10 years since?
Yes.
Oh. Figured you would have mentioned that, but okay. Let's, I gotta take a piss. And then we'll be right back. Oh my gosh, this game is strangely alluring in its badness.
Every 10 years, another
It's like
tragedy
a
befalls
guilty
someone in the
pleasure
family.
game, which I feel like we don't get anymore.
We're the only ones left. The Shijimas are cursed, you could say.
It just can't be
say
a
it.
series of coincidences.
Nah.
Do you remember,
murder.
AG? 10 years ago at Mom's funeral? There was a single camellia from an unknown sender among the flower arrangements.
You're right.
That's what the red camellia means to
You
this
really
family.
didn't remember that until just now?
But I can't believe it showed up on the day of the cherry blossom ceremony.
A red camellia.
You're the one who created the original Makoto Nishimari. If you
What?
figure something out, please let us know.
Okay. Shit. Well, obviously the red... Like, why would I say nothing comes to mind? We just clearly pointed out the red camellias.
The red camellias seem to have some significance.
Wow.
Of
She
course.
figured that out all by herself.
I got in touch with the hospital, but they said there was a landslide and the mountain
Oh,
roads
jeez.
are blocked off. Look at this. I asked if there was anything they could do, but it's unlikely that they'll get here today.
So, our detective must have been told the same thing.
In the garden!
What?
In the garden! There's been a terrible...
The PI? Is it the PI? Oh yeah, that's
Who
him.
did this? How terrible!
First Dad and now this.
Did something happen?
That's right. You're outside the whole time. Dad collapsed earlier.
What?
Yayoi is
Whoa.
looking after him in his room. You didn't notice the commotion?
No, not at all. At a time like this. Oh, right. The police. I'll call them right away.
Don't bother.
I wonder if the killer also poisoned my father.
Who could it be?
We might be able to help my father if we had the killer identified the poison.
But neither the doctor nor the police can get here because of that landslide.
And the detective who claimed he'd figured out the killer is dead. Hey, Haruka.
He is staring, isn't he?
I think I know what you're going to say.
I'll take all
You're a
responsibility.
psychic.
Please, find the killer.
I was gonna do it anyway, but I guess I'll play hard to get.
Given this situation, I guess I don't have a choice. Ryoi's life is at stake after all.
Just tell me if you need anything.
Wait, we shouldn't touch him until the police arrive, right?
You're not wrong, Mitsunori, but we need to find out what Dad was poisoned with fast.
Got it. Then Yoko and I will go check on Dad.
The stench of blood is really strong.
This sword's been pushed in quite deep. I wonder if it's the one from the reception room. This distinctive hilt. It must be that sword. But why? Is this supposed to be some kind of warning?
No, it's not coming out. The blade is 6, maybe 8 inches deep. The killer must be pretty strong.
We're starting.
Alright.
to see signs of hypostasis.
I'm going to have to call it a night there. Will see you guys later today, I guess, technically. Till then, stay plus ultra. Good night. Fucking hell. I missed an entire